Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about Archimedes principle and the relation of apparent loss of weight when an object is immersed in liquid to the buoyant force. See, the aim of this experiment is to establish the relation between the loss in weight of a solid when fully immersed in tap water and weight of water displaced, which is equal to buoyant force. Understand this? Whenever an object is immersed in a liquid, it displaces liquid equal to its volume, and the weight of that volume of water displaced, that is equal to buoyant force. And when that object is immersed in a liquid, it experiences buoyant force in upward direction, due to which it experiences apparent loss in weight. So, in nutshell, the apparent loss in weight is equal to buoyant force acting on the object, and that buoyant force is equal to weight of the water displaced. So we have to show apparent loss in weight of the object when immersed in water is equal to the buoyant force acting on that object. For this, we need a measuring cylinder, a spring balance, and the given solid on which we are going to study the buoyant force. So this measuring cylinder, first we have to say its least count. Least count, as you have been told in previous videos, is the minimum measurement which can be done by a scale. Here on this scale we have got a 50 mark and a 40 mark. In between 40 and 50 there are 10 small divisions. Measure of one small division comes out to be 1 milliliter. So the least count of this measuring cylinder is 1 milliliter. So this is how we have to find the least count. Second apparatus is this spring balance. This spring balance has two scales on it. On one side there is Newton and the other side is gram. You know, gram is the unit of mass, whereas Newton is the unit of weight. So this side gram scale has been converted into Newton and then it is marked. So we will do our activity from this gram scale. Here also we have to find the least count. You are seeing two divisions which are marked 0 and 25, 25 and 50. In between two bigger divisions there are 25 grams, and in between those there are 5 small divisions. So one small division is equal to 5 grams. This is the least count of this spring balance, and this object we are going to take, we are going to find its apparent loss in weight when it is immersed in water and weight of the liquid displaced by it, and those values should be same. Then we will verify our Archimedes principle. Now moving on to theory part. Archimedes principle, its definition is when an object is partially or fully immersed in water or gas or any other liquid. So we are going to take water in this activity. So I have written water here. When an object is partially or fully immersed in water, it experiences an upthrust Upthrust means a force which is acting in upward direction, and that upthrust is called buoyant force. And that buoyant force is equal to weight of the water displaced. We know whenever an object is immersed in water, it will displace water equal to its volume, and weight of that displaced water is equal to buoyant force. So I have written buoyant force equal to weight of the water displaced. And also experiences. Who experiences? The object. The object also experiences apparent loss in weight. And this apparent loss in weight is equal to buoyant force. We have to establish this relation that apparent loss in weight is equal to buoyant force. Now we have to fill up the readings in this setup. So for that we are moving on to the table. Okay students, this is our spring balance as I showed you. Now it is going to be used for measuring the weight of the object. We have to first see if there is any zero error in this balance. Zero error means any reading which is more than or less than 0. But here the pointer is at 0. So this balance is error free. If some error comes in it, then we can adjust the zero error with the help of this screw. So now I am finding the weight of this object. I am hanging this weight on its hook. And its mass is 150 plus 4 divisions. 150 plus 4 small divisions. And one small division in this scale is 5 grams. So its mass is 170 gram. And if we write weight along with gram, so that will count it as gram weight. So its gram weight is 170 gram weight. I am writing on the paper. It is 170 gram. This is its mass. And if I write it like this, 170 gram weight. So this will be counted as unit of weight. Now I need to find weight of object in water. Along with finding weight of object in water, I am going to find the volume of liquid displaced by this object. For this, I have taken this overflow can. It has to be filled up to this snout. Whenever any object is immersed in this water, in this overflow can, the displaced water will come out from this snout and gets collected in this measuring cylinder. From that we can find the volume of liquid displaced. And along with that, we are going to see weight of the object in water. So focus. I am immersing this object in water. Displaced water has been collected in it, and see the reading in this spring balance. Earlier it was 170 gram, but now it is how much? It is 150 gram. Just 150 gram. See the difference? I am pulling it out and you will find this pointer goes to 174. 170, sorry. See. It is 170. Now it is 150 when it is in water. Now I am writing these values. 150 gram. This is 150 gram weight. Now I have to find loss in weight. For that I am taking weight in air minus weight in water. So this comes out to be 20 gram weight. Now volume of object is equal to volume of liquid displaced. This liquid displaced has been collected in the measuring cylinder, and see its reading comes out to be, take yourself to the eye level,
20.
It is just slightly about 20.
21 ही है पूरा,
21. So volume of displaced liquid is 21 ml. I am writing here 21 ml, and 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So its volume is 21 centimeter cube. Now I have to find weight of displaced liquid, which is also equal to buoyant force. Formula is VdG, where V is volume of liquid displaced, D is density of liquid, here it is water, density of water, and it is 1 gram per centimeter cube in CGS system, and G is acceleration due to gravity. It is 980 centimeter per second square, again in CGS system. By putting these values, buoyant force comes out to be VdG, V21, D1 and G 980, and this will be dyne. Dyne is the CGS unit of force. So this calculation we will do. And our loss in weight. This is 20 gram weight, and 20 gram gram weight, 1 gram weight is equal to 980 dyne. So convert this loss in weight into dynes. 20 into 980. This will be this much dynes 19600, and this will be this reading 980 into 20 plus 1. 980 into 20 I have done 19600 plus 980. Adding this we get how much? 29,589. ठीक है,
20 आएगा, 0 8 आ गया, 9 दूनी 18, ठीक है, ओके।
20. It is 2580 dynes. तो loss in weight is 2580 dynes. Now we have to find its relation. This loss in weight should be equal to this buoyant force. This is buoyant force. Buoyant force. This was this reading, na? And loss in weight is this much. So this loss in weight should be equal to buoyant force. Here slightly 2580. And from where this error is there? This is experimental error. Our water might be absorbed by the thread, or we might have taken some error in taking our readings. Right? This is calculation of this. I am writing it on the board. Going to fill up this for you. Weight of object in air 170, in water 150, loss in weight 1 minus 2. This is 20. Volume of water displaced was 21 ml. 21 ml means 21 centimeter cube. And now this VDG, as we have calculated earlier, 21 into 1 into 980. This is equal to 20580 dynes. This loss in weight should also be converted into dynes. So this becomes 20 into 980. This is 19,600 dynes. Now we have to see, this is apparent loss in weight. This is nearly equal to weight of the liquid displaced. This is in dynes. And this was what we have to establish the relation. Here some conversions are also there for you. 1 kilogram weight is equal to 9.8 Newton, and 1 gram weight, this comes out to be 980 dynes. As you might be knowing, 1 Newton of force, that is equal to 10 raised to power 5 dynes. And in this formula, VDG, V stands for volume of displaced water, which is equal to volume of object immersed, and D is density of water, because we are finding buoyant force in water, and G, as you know, it is acceleration due to gravity, 980 centimeter per second square in CGS system. So this was a simple experiment. Hope you have understood it. Thank you very much.